as we're here from Delta Woods Middle School in Lee Summit, Missouri. The Plaza Heights Lions taking on the Our Savior Knights, as the girls team just won. I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken, 41 to 37 the final score. The Lions starters: Hawkins, Jones, Strickland, Schieber, and Young. And for the Knights, Dabs. Oh, just messed up my roster. I've got to pull up here. Peter Dabbs, number 9. Sam Dabbs, number 12. Jonathan Ashelford, number 10. And at the other end, Luke Jones already putting in a basket. So 2-0 already before we can even get the starters announced. The shot by Kisker is in to tie it at 2. Schieber outside for the Lions, over to Jones, to Strickland. Luke Jones trying to find Schieber, but that pass taken away in the hands of Sam Dabbs. So it's 2-2 as a minute already gone off the clock. As Dabbs to Ashelford, and a foul. Charge to Plaza. First team foul of the game for the Lions. Inbounding it, Dabbs to Ashelford. Shot is off into the hands of Schieber. Out in front, Strickland. And Cole Strickland can't get it to go through at the other end. Rebounded by Sam Dabbs to Peter Dabbs. Over to Barnes, back to Dabbs. Can't get the shot to go through. Rebounded by Hawkins. And now DJ Young with it for the Lions. Young to Strickland, to Jones, back to Strickland outside. Finds Schieber, and Jones underneath, lays it up and in. As Luke Jones makes it a 4-2 game, as this pass taken away by Strickland. Finds Young, driving towards the rim, can't quite get it to go. The ball comes back outside, and Luke Jones, a 3, can't quite get it to go. Rebounded by Strickland. Back out to Young, to Jones. Hawkins back to Jones. Schieber underneath, and is blocked by Kisker. Peter Dabbs now with it for the Knights, bringing it slowly up the court. That pass is tipped, and Luke Jones comes up with it for the Lions. Strickland to Schieber in the corner, to Jones, and he draws a foul. hit the mute button on accident. It's Luke Jones now. Trying to inbound it. Get to two. Young. Over to Ronchak. To Hawkins. To Jones underneath. Who lays it up and in. And a timeout called. 4:13 left in the first quarter. It's 8-5. Lions. You're watching Lions TV. And we're back. 4:13 left in the first quarter. I'm Connor Grindstaff alongside cameraman tonight, Kessler Taylor. As it's 8-5 Plaza. As the Knights will have possession. Dabbs, Ashleford, and then Peter Dabbs. Ryder Phillips, Italy number 27, and Cole Kisker. That pass bounced off of Dabbs, but he collects it himself. Kisker, the shot, hits the rim and out, but rebounded by Ronchak. As he stays in the game alongside Strickland, who comes in, and Remy Sheeter is foul at the other end. Back the other way. So still 8-5, 3:50 left in the first quarter. Dabbs with it for the Knights. Tried to find Barber, but it's out of bounds. Last touch by Plaza. So Sam Dabbs now inbounding. Finds Kisker, who had trouble securing it, but does. And Dabbs' shot is off, and it's rebounded by Strickland, who charges back the other way to Schieber, but he's blocked. And Kisker had it for a little bit. Ronchak, though, comes up with it for the Lions. As Strickland now over to Jones outside. Schieber in the corner, and a turnover. Or no, a timeout. So we have 3:13 left in the first quarter. It's 8-5 Lions. As we're back into the first quarter, 3:13 left in the first, 8-5 Plaza. As Jones, Schieber, Strickland, Ronchak, and Cohen Taylor now into the game. The Knights counter with both Peter and Sam Dabbs, Cole Kisker, Ethan Kemple, and Caden Barber. Jones inbounding for the Lions. Strickland to Ronchak. Finds Jones in the corner and can't get the three to go. Rebounded by Barber. Hands it over to Dabbs. He brings it up the court. And Kisker trying to get it back to Barber, and it rolls out of bounds. So now the Lions regain possession. Strickland with it, bringing it up the court. Back to Schieber. Jones, that pass is tipped and in the hands of Sam Dabbs. Now it's Peter Dabbs with it, bringing it up the court. Over to the other Dabbs. It's Jones on him. Tried to pass to Kisker, but it's tipped back to himself by Jones. Dabbs' shot is off and rebounded by Taylor. Jones to Strickland. Back to Jones, who bobbles it, but keeps it in. To Taylor, back to Jones, trying to drive towards the rim, but is stuffed by Kisker. Ronchak, though, picked it back up. Taylor, another shot. This one's off and rebounded by Sam Dabbs. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Peter Dabbs now bringing up court with some urgency. The shot is off and rebounded by Strickland. He puts a pass out in front of Jones, but it's too far in front and goes out of bounds. So, Sam Dabbs inbounds it. Ethan Kemple with it for the Knights. Kisker back to Kemple, driving towards the rim. Can't get it to go off the backboard. And it's Young with it now. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. 8-5 Lions. Strickland to Jones. Tried to find Young, but hit the side of the backboard. Taylor now with it. Gets past Kisker and puts it through. Going Taylor. Makes it a 10-5 game. With just over a minute left in the first quarter. Cole Kisker now with it. Over to Dabbs. Operating outside the three-point line. As finds Barber. Ronchak almost had a steal. Back to Peter Dabbs. Kisker's three is off the rim and rebounded by Luke Jones. So 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Young to Strickland, who tried to find Young again, but it's taken away by our Savior, and Peter Dabbs was stripped of it by Jones, but a foul as trying to see what it is as Peter Dabbs comes off and Jackson Sharp comes on. Foul charged to our Savior. Jones in the corner now with it. The outside over to Ronchak, under 30 to go in the first quarter. Ronchak to Taylor, back to Ronchak, and as this one blocked by Dabbs and hits the ground hard, it goes out of bounds. So the Lions keep possession, 19.3 seconds left in the first quarter. Strickland inbounding it, and we try it again. So again, Strickland still trying to inbound it. Young finds Taylor over to Ronchak, outside Jones. Feeds it again to Taylor, who lays it up and in. That's a nice feed by Jones. So 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3. Sharp, Dabbs, by Jones up in the air when he took the final shot. Can't get it to go. So we're through a quarter, and it's 12-5, Plaza. back with the start of the second quarter. I'm Connor Grindstaff alongside Kessler Taylor, who's working the camera. Here for Lions TV, Cole Strickland, DJ Young, Remy Sheever, Colin Taylor, and Caleb Hawkins on the court to begin the second for the Lions. Ethan Kemple, who has this taken away by Strickland, and at the other end, Strickland lays it up and in for the first basket of the second quarter. And Barber, this shot is off the top of the backboard. Didn't really come close. But again, out there for our Savior, Sam Dabbs, Caden Barber, Ethan Kimball, Cole Kisker, and I believe that Jackson Sharp, yes. Strickland side to Young, who can't quite get it to go. Rebounded by Kisker, though. Barber to Dabbs. Taken away by Young. No, not quite. Our Savior keeps it. Kisker trying to draw contact. Misses the shot. Rebounded by Hawkins. And DJ Young now charging the other way. Sheever outside. Can't quite get it to go. Rebounded by Taylor. As draws contact on the shot. So, Colin. That's long graphic. Makes it 16-5. As Barnes with it. That pass tipped by Taylor. Back into the hands of Sharp. Or to Kemple. As trying to find Sharp. Tipped by Young to the hands of Sheever. Back the other way from the Lions. Fired a pass directly into Barnes, but Young picked it up, missed the shot. Strickland can't get the second one to go. Taylor, though, underneath, gets the third one to fall. So that makes it 18-5. Lions. As Kisker over to Miller. That pass taken away by Strickland. Juggles in, and it goes out of bounds, but Lions keep possession. Cole Strickland inbounding it. Finds Taylor and can't quite get it to roll in. Rebounded by Kisker. As Jones and Ronchak head towards the scores table for Plaza. Cole Kisker out to Barnes to Miller outside with Young on him. Sharp off his hands, but he recollects. Kemple puts up the shot, and it's off. And will go out of bounds and hit a folding chair. So, Remy Sheever inbounding it. And Luke Jones now bringing it up the court. 5:40 left in the second quarter. Ronchak, this shot is off, but rebounded by Jones, who lays it back up and in. So now it's 20-5. As Ethan Kemple with trouble. A turnover. Ronchak draws the foul on the shot. by Miller, and that's out of bounds. So 21-5. I don't believe the scoreboard has the correct amount of fouls. Shows 3, but it's been showing 3 for a little bit. And Jonathan Ashelford, who's in the game now for our Savior, is fouled. So Isaiah Miller now inbounding it for the Knights. Over to Ashelford outside. Sharp. And tipped by Ronchak. Hawkins comes down with it. Jones, as Luke Jones lays it up and in. Make it 23-5 in the second quarter. 4:44 left. Ashelford, Barnes to Miller, but taken away by Jones. Ronchak at the other end lays it up and in. As 25-5. Ashelford, Miller. Back to Ashelford, trying to get past a sea of white. Out to Barnes. There's Jones on him. Back out to Ashelford. Sharp operating outside. Barnes, Ronchak on him. Ashelford again with it. Sharp finds Barnes, who draws a foul. So, number 25, Cameron Barnes, to the free throw line. And can't get the first one to fall. So 1 second underneath the 4-minute threshold. Left in the first half. As Isaiah Miller comes off, Peter Dabbs, number 9, now on the court for the Knights. And second one by Barnes, also off, and it's rebounded by Taylor. Rockets now, bringing it the other way. Jones lays it in off the backboard. It's 27-5 with 3:45 left in the second quarter. Strickland and Young at the scorer's table for Plaza. Ashelford with the ball for our Savior, and he turns it over. As Strickland and Young both come on. Hawkins and Taylor both come off. Jones, DJ Young, bringing it up the court for the Lions. 3:30 left in the second quarter. Strickland hits Ronchak right in the foot, but he picks it up. Jones to Young outside. The shot is off and rebounded by Dabbs, who tried to find Barnes way out in front, but turns it over. Young now back the other way with Barnes on him. Ronchak, Jones to Schieber underneath, who gets it to fall through. As it bounced off the rim. Ashelford to Dabbs outside. This 3 hits the top of the backboard, but rebounded by Sharp and turns it over to travel. As Jacob Klingerberg comes onto the court for our Savior. Cameron Barnes comes off. Young now with it. 2 3/4 left in the second quarter. Strickland to trying to find Schieber. It goes out of bounds. Off of somebody's foot, I believe. And so the Lions now keeping possession. Jones to Ronchak with the bottom of the backboard, and Kisker has the rebound, and Ronchak lost his shoe. As that pass knocked out of bounds by Jones. And finally addressing the trouble with the scoreboard. So we'll step aside for right now. Hopefully come back with the resumption of the second quarter. back, hopefully. 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second quarter. They turned the scoreboard back on, but they have not updated the fouls. It's still showing 3 team fouls for our Savior and 1 for Plaza. I don't feel like that's the right number, but we can play anyways. Sharp to Kisker. Puts up a shot that's off. And off a lot of hands before Remy Schieber comes down with the rebound. Young, Strickland. Now with it, Schieber in the corner. Back out to Cole Strickland, DJ Young. Outside the arc, Rodchak finds Jones. Strickland back to Schieber. Moving the ball around as we hit 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Jones at about the free throw line. Trying to get it to Rodchak, who tried to tip it, couldn't quite. Jones now with it, puts up a shot that falls right through with ease. So it's 31-5, a minute 45 left in the second quarter. As Dabbs tried to find Kisker, but a whistle. I believe it was a foul. Peter Dabbs inbounding it for our Savior. Gets to Kisker, who tried to put a shot up, but it's fouled. So Cole Kisker going to the free throw line for our Savior with a minute and 35 left in the second quarter. I believe the scoreboard still is not showing the correct number of fouls. And the second one goes through as well, 31-7. As we're about to cross a minute and a half mark left in the second quarter. Young, Strickland, Rodchak to Jones, trying to find Cheever, but the pass is picked up by Cole Kisker. Peter Dabbs back the other way. Pass tried to find Jonathan Ashelford. DJ Young picks it up and puts it through and draws a foul. DJ Young and the Lions. And it is 34-7. Minute 8 left here in the second quarter. Ashelford is hassled by Young, passes it to Dabbs. The shot way off, and it's rebounded by Rodchak. Under a minute now in the second quarter. Gabe Rodchak with the ball. DJ Young. Now, Jones trying to find a Rodchak, but that pass was tipped out of the way into the hands of Klingenberg, who finally gets it back out to Jonathan Ashelford. 40 seconds left now. Second quarter, that pass, or that dribble off somebody's foot, out of bounds, and the Lions now with possession. DJ Young with the ball, crosses half court. The scoreboard's really frozen. No, 35 seconds. Strickland, Rodchak in the corner. Jones back to Strickland. That pass, though, is stolen by Dabbs at the other end. Can't get the layup to go. Gets his own miss. That one can't go. Recollects it again, and the third time's the charm. 34-9. So we have 13 seconds, 12 seconds, 11 seconds. Young with it. That pass stripped away by Ashelford. He can't get the layup to go. 3 seconds, 2, and whistle. 2.1 seconds left on the clock. Plaza now with possession. Luke Jones inbounding it. Fires it out to Schieber. Puts up the shot that's short. And the clock runs out on the first half. So we've played 2 quarters. It's 34-9 Plaza. You're watching Lions TV. back to Delta Woods Middle School for the start of the third quarter. The Lions up 34-9 at the end of the first half. I'm Connor Grindstaff alongside my cameraman, Kessler Taylor. It'll be Cole Strickland, Caleb Hawkins, Cohen Taylor, Gabe Ronchak, and DJ Young on the court to begin the half for the Lions. Sam Dabbs, Ethan Kemple, that's Ryder Phillips, yes. Cole Kisker, that shot is off. And Peter Dabbs on the court for the Knights. As that put back by Sam Dabbs makes it 34-11. So Young now with it, bringing it up the court for the Lions. Strickland to Taylor. Feed it to Hawkins, back to Taylor. Ronchak gets it to go through. So both teams with a bucket begin the third quarter. As that job by Kemple. It's knocked out of his hands, and Cole Strickland at the other end makes it 38-11. As now he tips that pass by our Savior and puts another one through to make it 40-11. As Kemple to Phillips, Dabbs. This shot is off the backboard and out. Taylor finds Strickland again. Charging the other way. Can't get it to roll. And but DJ Young with the rebound and the second chance points. Kemple with the ball for our Saber. His shot is off. Rebounded by Hawkins. And Caleb Hawkins, Gabe Ronchak, though, can't get it to go through, and it's rebounded by Kisker. Peter Dabbs, Ethan Kimball bringing it up the court for our Savior. Over to Phillips. That pass is picked off by Taylor. As Young with it, over to Strickland. Young outside, finds Taylor. Gets it over to Ronchak. That pass pulls him out. Strickland, though, three is off the front of the rim and rebounded by Sam Dabbs. Now Ethan Kemple with the ball. Sam Dabbs outside. And Peter Dabbs. Now Ryder Phillips, let's take away by Ronchak. Young trying to find a way around Kisker, and he lays it off the backboard and in. So 5:10 left in the third quarter. Dabbs to Kemple, but it's taken away. Ronchak has Strickland way out in front, and he lays it again off the backboard and in. Cole Strickland has 3 transition baskets here in the second half. As a whistle. And reset the fouls on the broadcast scoreboard. And first foul of the half charged to Plaza. Second team foul of the game on Young, as that is taken away by Taylor, but his pass into the hands of Sam Dabbs. Sam Dabbs puts up a 3 and he gets it to fall through. Young now with it. Over to Strickland. Young outside. Ronchak. Is it around? You are squarely in front of the camera. It goes out of bounds. As both Strickland, Ronchak, and Young come out. Now it's Luke Jones who inbounds it to Jack Downey in the game for Plaza, driving towards the rim, finds the side of the backboard. Jones Schieber back out to Downey in the corner. Downey, Hawkins, Jones. Almost had it stripped away by Dabbs, but it caroms off of Jones and out of bounds. So now the Knights with possession. A tick under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, yes. As Kemple to Kisker, back to Kemple, but it's blocked by Taylor. Going Taylor averaging a block a game. He gets one there, leading the team in that category. Downey with it. Schieber to Jones in the corner, finds Taylor, who has his own shot deflected by Kisker. And now our Savior back the other way, and Ryder Phillips had an open lane to the basket, but he hits his own foot and it goes out. 3:21 left in the third quarter, 46-14. Plaza, Jack Downey brings the ball up for the Lions. Luke Jones, Remy Schieber outside. Hawkins back to Jones. Downey again with the ball. And lost his footing and is called for travel. Ethan Kemple, Sam Dabbs. Peter Dabbs finds Kisker, and he's fouled on the shot. So it'll be a second team foul against Plaza in this half. And second foul of the game against Taylor. The first one is off the back iron and out. As Phillips comes off. As Cameron Barnes comes on, and Peter Dabbs goes to the bench in favor of Isaiah Miller. The second one is also a miss. As Taylor collects it on the ground, gets it to Downey, and Plaza begins their possession. Schieber crosses half court. Jones back to Schieber. Downey. Taylor back to Schieber. Taylor, Hawkins in the air putting up the shot, but it's a miss. And rebounded by Dabbs. And up the court come the Knights. Kemple to Dabbs. As we near two and a quarter minutes left in the third quarter, as that shot by Kemple was rejected by Jones. But our Savior retained it, and that shot by Sam Dabbs is off the mark and rebounded by Hawkins. Schieber to Taylor. And Jones lays it in off the backboard. Ethan Kemple. Isaiah Miller back to Kemple. Can't get it to roll in. And it's out of bounds off of a blue jersey. Jack Downey now bringing the ball up for the Lions. Professional Spanish speaker, as that's taken away by Sam Dabbs. The other way come the Knights. Dabbs surveying the defense and decides the best move there is to pass it out of bounds and give the ball back to the Lions, because his decisions were too plentiful and it overwhelmed him. So he decided to let this be a Plaza issue. Schieber inbounds it to Downey. Passes it to Hawkins outside. Long pass to Schieber. Taylor at the free throw line trying to find Hawkins. That pass was tipped. And our Savior now with possession. Jonathan Ashleford into the game. This shot by Sam Dabbs is off and rebounded by Hawkins. 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And Jack Downey unable to find the basket and rebounded by Kisker. Ashleford to Miller to Dabbs, who evades Downey, trying to take that pass away as we have 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Our Sabre trying to make the final shot of the quarter. Kisker. It's Barnes who fires it as Remy Schieber caught it as it hit the net. Schieber, Jones puts up a shot and he gets the fall as the buzzer sounds on the third quarter. So the Lions will head into the fourth, 50-14, and you're watching Lions TV. And we're back. Connor Gronitzoff alongside Kessler Taylor, who's working the cameras tonight. Getting ready to begin the fourth quarter. The Lions are up by 36 as we begin our final frame. Looks like Lee Ashleford, Kisker, Barnes, Miller, and Jackson Sharp on the court for our Sabre. As it'll be Hawkins, Young, Strickland will be inbounding it. Ronchak and Hudson Vanderpool on the court to begin the fourth for the Lions. Young to Strickland. Fires it out to Vanderpool. Young. Back to Vanderpool. Back to Young, who works on Cameron Barnes. Strickland. Back to Young. Vanderpool, a threat to shoot from three. Hawkins back to Vanderpool. That one comes up quite a bit short. Looked like a line drive on that shot. And Isaiah Miller passed it over to Ashleford. Back to Miller. He finds Kisker. Hawkins on him. Can't quite get it to go off the backboard. And Hawkins with possession. And Downey now comes out and replaces Vanderpool. Same group still out there for the Knights. Strickland inbounding it to DJ Young. 7:15, 7:14, 7:13 left in the fourth quarter. Young to Downey. Trying to work past Jonathan Ashleford. Back to Young. In the corner, Strickland. Hawkins back to Young. This shot gets it to fall. 53-14 in the fourth quarter. Jonathan Ashleford bringing the ball up for the Knights. Barnes. That pass tipped from behind by Hawkins, and the Lions take it back. DJ Young trying to find Jack Downey. That pass intercepted by Barnes, and it trickles out of his hands and out of bounds. As a pair of substitutions for the Lions, Hawkins and Young come off. Cade Strickland and Hayden Patterson, one of the top bench shooters for the Lions, come onto the court. Downey, Cole Strickland, back to Downey. Patterson tried to find Ronchak, but that pass picked by Ashleford, but taken back by Strickland. Downey to Ronchak, working outside. Back to Downey. Back out to Ronchak. This three can't quite get it to go. Rebounded by Miller. 5:45 left in the fourth quarter. Jonathan Ashleford with the ball. Now Isaiah Miller. And a foul called on Plaza. Not quite sure if Miller was trying to shoot that, but it's called a shooting foul. third team foul of the half for Plaza. As the first one goes through. Gabe Ronchak comes off the line. Sutton Schieber comes on. And Caden Barber now also into the game for the Knights. Miller's second free throw, bit short, rebounded by Kisker though. And he's underneath to get the second chance. So 53-17, Jack Downey with the ball. Right to find Sutton Schieber, but taken away by Ashelford. Barber back the other way, finds Kisker, who finds the glass and finds 2 more points. Jack Downey, fluent Spanish speaker, Nicole Strickland. Downey operating outside the arc. Cade Strickland now with it. Finds Patterson. That pass tried to find Sutton Schieber. And a foul charged to our savior. As Cole Strickland comes off and Cohen Taylor now takes to the court. Will be tasked with inbounding it. Hayden Patterson can't get that shot to fall. Sutton Schieber underneath, back to Patterson. A 3 from number 22 is off the mark and rebounded by Ashelford. That pass almost trickled away from, I believe that was Klingenberg. Yes, he's in the corner. Klingerberg. Interesting name. He has the ball, trying to work past the defense, but Cohen Taylor picks it up, and Patterson takes it back the other way. Downey, outside. Puts up a very long 3, and he gets it to fall. Jack Downey trying to raise that points per game average above 1.1. That shot's off. Rebounded by Patterson. Downey after the big 3. Over to Cade Strickland. And back to Downey. Trying to work outside the arc. Patterson. This 3 hits the rim. It's short. And rebounded by Kisker. At the other end, his one defender to be with Sutton Schieber, and he did just enough. As the Lions keep it in bounds, thanks to Jack Downey. Patterson with it, and this shot will send him to the line. So, Hayden Patterson 0 for 2. Loses the perfect streak. Barber inbounds it to Kemple, to Kisker, back to Kemple. As Jackson Sharp couldn't quite handle that pass. Hayden Patterson at the other end, can't get the layup to go. Cade Strickland underneath. That one won't fall. Taylor with the rebound. Back out to Cade Strickland. This shot, a long 2, can't get it to go. Taylor rebounds, back out to Patterson. This 3, again off. And Cole Kisker comes down with the rebound. At the other end, though, Jack Downey comes up with the turnover. 55 seconds. This shot nowhere close. Taylor with the rebound, can't get it to roll in. Cade Strickland, Jack Downey, this one, no. Another rebound by Taylor. Another 3 by Patterson is off. For our savior finally takes it back. At the other end, Klingenberg with some defense by Strickland. And it's a foul. 20 seconds, 18. 15 seconds, 14 foul against the Lions in the half. And the clock has not stopped. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Klingenberg. First one goes through. It stops at 0.8 seconds. 56 to 20. The only question is, will it be 56 to 21 or will this be the final score? And it's wide right. So there's the final buzzer. After 4 hard-fought quarters, the Lions come away with the victory against the Our Savior Knights. 56 to 20, the final score. And for everyone here at Lions TV, Connor Ryan staff, and Kessler Taylor, we'd like to thank you for coming out and watching tonight's broadcast. And we'll wish you a good night. Lions win 56 to 20.